Good Monday afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing? I wanted to jump on, not too hard, but wanted to jump on and just do a little energy of the week. What's going on with that? I will get into a political noise in the second half of the video. So this is like 2 videos in one day because I put up the Ursi video, the my starlight reading. Somebody goes, wow, you're brave to do that. Yeah, it wasn't so much brave as ignorance. I glanced at the report and I go, yeah, this is fine. Anyway, let's, where was I? Hang on. Well, I got sidetracked. I'm not sure where I was. Let's look at the energies of the week, and then we are going to get into a little politic noise with this, because it feels noisy. I feel like right now, what am I, on a roller coaster? It's more jarring than that. The wild mouse. Did you guys remember that? The wild mouse? It was this rickety-ass roller coaster that every time it went around a curve, you thought you were going to die. It thought that the carts were just going to fall off. The energy of their week. It feels like a wild mouse ride. Just, yeah, it's not smooth. It's one triggering after another. It's great. Let's drop this down, take a look, and stop this rambling nonsense. All right, so I got 6 cards laid out for the energies of the week. I know some of you may go, Danny, there are 7 days in the week. Yeah, well, some days you just need to take a day off. This may be one of them. So I am using Work Your Light, but there's a secret underneath. It's True Black. So we can take this as all in one, or we can take it as individual days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, however you want. Okay. Ooh, Lord. All right, so the first card I get with the True Black is the 9 of Wands. This is a defensive action. This is like this white wolf isn't taking any of it. And this is interesting because this is where I'm going with politics in the second half. But this is, we're done. Don't come after me anymore. I've had it. Right? So, but there is a lot of, with Wands, there is a lot of news coming out. There's a lot of getting backed into a corner with things. So if that's what you're feeling right now, and certainly today has been an interesting energy day. Still seeing repeating numbers. As I just said, 333. And what we get is birthing a new age. I should probably just stop here and just go on a ramble about birthing a new age. We are there. We are there. And when we are doing this birthing a new age, new creations, dreaming a new world into being, this is what I constantly talk about. Dream big. Dream what you want into reality. What we think about, we create. And you go, oh, yeah. But then there's all these manifestation things. Oh, by the way, if that manifestation ebook comes up on my website, it is a scam. I do not represent any of that. I don't sell anything. I don't promote anything unless they're actually on my channel face to face. Jeffrey Ripecolor has a new book on tarot, and it's the shadow side of tarot. and I will be having him on my channel so he can promote that. That is phenomenal. And you can go to Jeffrey at Ripe Color if you want to get more of that. He and Nancy Jean do readings together a lot. Okay, birthing a new age. Ursi was even talking about that in my Starlight report. And so as we go through that birth canal, it's not easy. It's like we're in the dark. I'm in the dark here. I'm in the dark. You come out, the light is blinding. You go, I don't even know. But so you can't see because you're in the dark. You can't see because the lights are too blinding. And it's scary for some. Others, they're just like, got this. I got it. I'm cool. Know that we're birthing a new era, a new age. And so even though we may have our hackles up here, and we may be pushing back, and this to me is saying, don't come any closer. You got close enough. That's it. And I see that in our current world political views. Okay, I love tarot cards. We get the world view. We are birthing a new age on the world. I'm going to sidetrack a little bit. I was listening to my favorite grumpy astrologer, and no, that is not my big sister Denise. She is never ever grumpy. This is an old salty English guy. I really like him. He'll probably admit he's grumpy and salty. And my phone agrees. And he was talking about this new age and in this new world for America and how we are moving into a new direction and we've lost our way. And a lot of the world is like, there's travel bans for the U.S. Are you kidding me? For the U.S.? Wait, that's not the way it's supposed to be. Something big is happening. A completion card as well. Something big is happening. Oh, it's a double mission. Channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay, so for this weekly energy, if we can focus, and I'm still doing my 7:30 a.m. Prayer circle in my mind, and I invite people to show up 7:30 Pacific or 7:30 their time, whenever. Other readers are doing the same thing. Pam Gregory, Rosie, they all have different times, and I'm just repeating this so that we know that we do this double mission. We do this double mission of channeling and uplifting humanity. The channeling thing, what does that mean to you all in this energetic week? I have been working for the past year on letting go of my doubts and fears with channeling messages. And it's not so much doubts and fears, but it's about, am I getting this right? Is this correct? Where's this information coming from? I mean, normally when I'm like just talking to myself, I know where the information's coming from. It's coming from Psychic Duck. Say hello to Psychic Duck, everybody. Woohoo! Psychic Duck. You gotta have a lightness to things. All right, moving on. Oh, hey Danny. So I said there was only 6 cards. Look, I pulled a double True Black deck card. This deck is really hard to shuffle. The cards are really thick. All right, what do we got? So we have double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. We have the World card. This is the Sun card. I don't know if I can get it to say sun. Look at that. So it's got this etching in the cards. It's very cool. The Sun card. Dance, play, sing on the web of creation. Dance, sing. I was thinking about the other day, are we still dancing? Do we like shut off the news, turn on some, boogie music and just start dancing? Or spinning around, do fairy magic dances? The second card I get is the Chariot. Let me see if I can get the etchings to come through on that. Put that down. Where is it? There it is. There it is, the Chariot. Looks like he's dropping into a portal energy. Certainly we're doing that, right? Channeling, uplifting humanity. There is a movement with being light about it. This card, it's like, he's like, you be careful. There's no lightness to this card. It's like, come on now. And when you look at the regular Nine of Wands, it is, all about still standing, getting beat up, but no, I'm here. I'm still here. Same with this card, but this card's like, you just did a little too much, and now I'm coming after. This energy, we are moving, but make sure we stay in the light. Make sure that's a double mission. Don't drop into the dark. Speaking of dark, don't dim to fit in. Don't get dark. Don't dim. We have so much news about how law firms are folding and dimming because of the certain politics that we're going through. The USA was such a beacon of democracy. As broken as it was, we were the beacon. We held up the guardrails. And now it feels like, oh my gosh, we're not doing that. It's like that. Where are the guardrails? And when we have powerful leaders folding, that's not, they are dimming to fit in. And on a personal note, how are we dimming to fit into the crowd? I'm not going to go do that protest. I am not going to speak my voice, my truth, and let's get it out of the 3D earthly world. As we are uplifting humanity, we many times we feel we're not good enough, I'm not powerful enough, my voice isn't big enough, and that's all BS. Our voice is huge. It may be just to one person. It may be to the dog. But if we lift up our spirits somehow, we will raise the vibration on the web of creation. All right. So now we got 7 cards. Now the week is complete, and it's all through psychic stuff. All right. We get, we get an extra day of the week too, because I pulled another card. All right. The energy, the 9 of Pentacles. This is abundance. This is knowing who you are. It's also a little about I think this is 9 of Pentacles. Sometimes you have to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hang on, I need to double check this. Yeah, I got it right. 9 of Pentacles. But this is all about abundance. This is all about standing strong, standing in your truth, whatever that is. But that truth in this 9 of Pentacles may be a little limited because we are not getting the full picture. In traditional Rider-Waite, you're in your private little garden. I like to think that I live in a little bubble where I am in the Central Coast. There's more, way more, and when I open up my awareness, when I uplift and channel humanity, and I think of all the world issues, getting back to the world issues of this, I go, oh my gosh, I get so depressed. You know, these ongoing wars, they're just nuts. I have to remember to use the sun card and dance. And dance. We are moving. We're moving with the chariot. Don't dim to fit in. Anyway, we have this abundance card here. Remember our abundance. And yes, thank you. And I do get pushback on this, saying, I have nothing. We have so much. It's just not all about money. We need to support each other as we go through this big change, this new age. Okay. What's the second card that we got here? Oh, did I talk about a roller coaster and the wild mouse? Yeehaw, look at that, the tower. Yes, 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 tower moment. We are being, okay, these are great cards. I love, she's holding on, it looks like it is soul energy. It looks like a crystal ball. It looks like a sun. The king is falling. She's being cracked open. I have a fox down here. I don't know if you can see it. See the fox? And why am I reminded of this? Okay. And maybe not. The etching here, I thought it looked like the world, and that's what I kind of picked up on, but it may not be. So we do have abundance that needs to be shared throughout the world. And then we get into the energy of all of this. And I've got to drop into this energy a little more, because it says trust the niggle. Trust the niggle, what? Of the tower moment, of the abundance, of our intuitiveness, of the Nine of Pentacles. And as I said this, as I pulled this card, I started getting the hiccups again. And we've talked about this on the show before. So I paused the video and I go, what's the hiccup? What is it? And it's being stuck in the tower moment. That's what it is. Stuck in the, oh my gosh, things are falling apart. No, things are being rebuilt. We are birthing a new age. Things are being rebuilt. Don't get stuck in the destruction of it. Trust the niggle. Moving on. Okay, we get, wow, the moon card. Do you think this week is going to be a little bit powerful? How many major arcanas do we have? Huge. Huge. Okay. The moon card. The secretiveness of it all. What we think is coming up against us, what we think is fate, what we think is creator pointing at us and going, I will do whatever I want to do. You have no choice. It's the fate of the moon card. But when you look at this fingers, it is her pointing into a portal. I don't know if you could see that. This goes back to what I believe we get to create our reality, our fates. It's not anybody else pointing their fingers at us and in a deep voice saying how our lives are going to be. Double mission. And the Great Gathering. It's coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul Tribe. Goes back to this card here. The top. Don't stay in the tower moment. Don't stay in lack. Stay in abundance. Use the power of community. And the last card we get. Oh, double card again. All right. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh yeah. Wait till you see these cards. All right. The card that we get. Can you see it? Judgment. Judgment. To me, judgment cards are a release. It goes back, for me, it goes back to this moon card, this energy a little bit. There are certain things that we need to release that are coming up from the dark that may be a little scary. And when I think of this and I started talking in a deep voice, it's about karmic judgment. It's not about what we label as judgment. There's bigger things at stake here in regards to how we are dealing with this particular energy. We think that we need to judge them. It's kind of a double mission because they're letting us see what needs to be fixed. The second card I get, the double, is the Lovers. This is a powerful, powerful energy week. Powerful. And what we need to, just go back to the contract of the Lovers. And when I say that, I go, what is your contract in birthing a new age? And that goes back to the Ursies report. You know, what is that all about? And how am I going to stand in that power? It's like, well, can't I just take a nap? No. Okay. So we have judgment. We have the Lovers, the contract being tied together with, I think it's the Great Gathering, the Soul Tribe. But the Work Your Light card says, have you answered your deepest calling? Warrior woman. Warrior woman. A lot of times we talk about being light workers. And I say, no, we are light warriors. And we are part of the divine feminine light warriors. And we as light warriors, it's not so much the warrior of old. We're birthing a new age. So we can deal with things and be a warrior in a different way where it's not so destructive. It's an enlightening and uplifting humanity. It's that double mission. All right, before I go, and before I get into politics, let's just take a look. Let's just take a look at my messy table. What I got here. 9 of Wands, the World, the Sun, the Chariot, the Tower, 9 of Pentacles, the Moon, Judgment, Lovers. Huge, huge week. We can get caught in the negativity of it, but just know, let me see if I can get these in order. Probably not, and it probably doesn't matter. You know what? it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to throw this out, but I do want to start with, we are birthing a new age, right? This is something that we are coming up with that is, it's been done before. We just have to follow the roadmap. And what's the roadmap? Our intuition. All right. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Soul Tribe, intuitive hits. Trust the niggle. What's our intuition telling us? That we're failing, that we're going to be lost, or is that we're birthing a new age? We have a double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. We are birthing a new age. We are warrior women. Have you answered your deepest calling? And I'm okay. I'm comfortable as a warrior woman. I'm in touch with my feminine side. As I say in a deep voice, don't attempt to fit in. Stand up. All right. All right. I'm going to hit pause, and we are going to jump into politics. Okay, hello, back again. Back again. It seemed just like a nanosecond. So what do we get? Bill Kristol, Andrew Egger, and Jim Swift. Stop making excuses for not fighting Trump. Right? Big headline there. These lawyers that are caving, we talked about Paul Weiss, who caved. And he sent a memo out to his staff. He goes, no one in the wider world, like in the wider world, what the hell does that mean? You're a lawyer. You should have a paralegal write this up because clearly you've lost touch. No one in the wider world can appreciate how stressful it is to confront an executive order like this until one is directed at you. Maybe he should talk to Liz Cheney, Adam Kissinger, maybe Lisa Murkowski. Okay. That's not the lawyer that I want. If I want a lawyer, I want some lawyer that's not going to cave and not going to back down. I want to talk, just throw a little props out. I'm not going to name names, but there is a single associate from one of the big sharky law firms. And by the way, I love sharks. I have one right here. So don't say, oh, you're disparaging lawyers. Okay, I will. Let me see. So this one single associate from another 6 named law firm, big, they have all the names on there. I don't think her name was on there. But she said, she goes, and she resigned. She's a warrior woman. She goes, we do not have time. It is now or it is never. And if it is never, I will not continue to work here. And she resigned. Her act of defiance, according to this writer, shamed not only her own firm, but the entirety of big law. She goes, no. This was Mark Elias who wrote this. Let's take a look at big law firms. Big law firms. What's going on? Are you going to start standing up? I'm using my fountain deck. It's a legal deck. Really sharp edges. Just like there's no fooling. It's slice and dice with this deck. Call it my harsh truth deck. Oh, I got the steel. And it was interesting, when I first pulled out the deck, I got the Kamala Harris card. I'm going to refocus on what I'm asking. The high's good. What is it? Are we going to have some news from attorneys that are standing up more and more? I hear yes. What's the status of the legal community generally in regards to dealing with Pumpkinhead's illegal executive orders? To me, they're just opinions, because it's just his opinion. I know. I know. A little more than an opinion. New project, Ace of Coins. New beginning, new secret, Knight of Cups. This is like, you know, the Knight in Shining Armor. What do you think? Knight in Shining Armor on this deck? Not so much. We have the Knight of Swords. That's a good card. Fast action going in there, but it's kind of, what are you doing running with a sword open? Going into battle? Looks like you're just running up the hill. In the past, as it relates, is the calming energy of the King of Cups. I got this. Big storm. This was my Joe Biden card. At the top of the reading, we get 7 of Coins. They're in review mode. They're looking at things and saying, this is not good. How is the legal community going to be reacting to Trump's executive orders? They're not laws. They're just, you know, Adderall-fueled statements. So we got Adderall and ketamine. Good Lord, we need help. And not one of them's doing ayahuasca. Hey. Potential near future, 2 of Pentacles. Clearly, this dude's underwater. These lawyers, they're underwater. And what do we do? How do we do this? You know, we have MAGA clients. We have liberal clients. That one law firm was a liberal law firm. All right. Internally, we have the moon. We have secrets. We have things not revealing themselves quite yet. Externally, we have the 3 of Cups. This is my Divine Feminine card. And you think of that woman who said, no, I'm resigning. This is not the time to cave in. At the top of the reading, in the hopes and fears, we have the 9 of Pentacles. And the final outcome card, we have the Queen of Wands. So we have more information coming that is going to change things up. They're going to be looking at some of this stuff, but they're not looking at all of the things. They have an offer that they're not looking at. Maybe it's a case they're not looking at. And it's got the karmic wheel. There's something going on. There's some spinning. There's a celebration with the King of Cups. He thinks he's good. We have the 8 of Cups, walking away from sorrow. We have female legal challenges coming up and a new emotional start. Is there a case that they're not looking at, that the legal profession is not looking at? Is there a case that is going to be coming to light that will shake things up? Is there a case that is coming to light that will shake things up? It feels like there is, or is there a case that they're not looking at, that they should be looking at? That was the question. And it feels like these cases, they just go nowhere. Let's do that first. Is there a case that will make a difference? Hiccuping again. I don't hiccup at all until I start reading this stuff. So maybe, it's got to flip the energy a little bit. Is there a case? What is the case that they're not looking at? Okay. No hiccup. What is the case that they're not looking at? I'm going to switch decks. What is the case that they're not looking at? It's cold. It's been on their plate for a while. They've known about this for a while. Is this the election? What is this case that they're not looking at? What is it? This is, you always get this, the Two of Wands, waiting, making a decision, looking at this, but it's coming to fruition. And it's got world implications to it, because you can see the world in his hand. It's got world implications. What is this case? Knight of Swords might be coming fast. Two of Cups, Death, Tower. It's a little case. All right, let me drop it down and we'll see what we get here. Two of Wands with some legal actions coming really quick from this information. But it seems like they had it. That's what I was saying. There is some partnership, Two of Cups coming together. That's at the base of this reading. So two people sharing some things. There are so many people that are so upset in the world about America's lack of enthusiasm for bringing humanity to the world, being an isolationist. They're not even coming to America anymore. We have the Death card and the Tower. Wow, big. And the Wheel of Fortune. Things are spinning. We keep saying this. We have the Page of Pentacles, somebody coming up. Maybe it's not a big law firm. Maybe it's just a little law firm. Maybe that's Election Truth Alliance coming up with some stuff. There is a defense. Seven of Wands, defending oneself against a new truth. The hopes and the fears are that the Queen of Pentacles, and this is a security card. We'll pull some clarifiers on this Wheel of Fortune. Things are coming together as they should after a Tower moment. We have the Queen of Swords. Some people say that could be a Miss Lotus the POTUS card. It could also be, a Letitia James-ish type card. And Justice. Wow. Wow. What is it? Do they have a case that they're not looking at, that they're sitting on, that's coming to light? I think it's coming to light. I think it's going to bring a Tower moment. It's going to be the end of something, and it's the way it should be. We get justice. Sometimes, Lady Justice, you go, oh, I didn't expect you to rule in it that way, but they did. I'm going to pull 2 more here. King of Swords, big legal stuff. And the Star of Hope. Thank you. Someone's going to get stabbed in the back. Could be Joe Biden. King of Cups. Moving on to calmer waters. We have strength to move on to calmer waters. And it's a worry card for the GOP. Okay, one more. Just because I cheated. And it ain't good for them. They got the big Bam Bam card coming right at them. You think? Ace of Wands? Pay attention, or you're going to get hit over the head with this wand. Or by a falling brick or something. Wow. Wow, they have something. This law firm, some law firm has a case that is going to create big noise. You have the death card. You have the tower moment. Big. All right. What was the other question I was going to ask? It was, and then I'm done. I can't remember. I'm trying to think. I can't remember. I think I'm done here. We got some big things coming up this week. Big things. So hang in there. Be nice. We will get through this. And we will be better for it. Thank you for watching. Peace and love.